ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Just Plain Living. I am John Gray.
And you're just plain living, aren't you?
That's all I'm doing, just
Good
plain
morning,
living.
I'm Peggy Burton.
That's all you can expect at our age. And I'm Jim Puller.
You know, when
you're just plain tired.
when James Marvell was here back during when they had the convoy for toys, and he was originally with Mercy and Love Can Make Me Happy.
Yeah.
You know, and he was on the show, and I told him, I said, come on, be on Just Plain Living, and he just thought that's the funniest thing in the world. And now when we email each other back and forth, he says, "You just plain living over there in Tennessee?" I said, "Yeah, we're just plain living. Nothing fancy. We're just plain living." So that's sort of what we do around here, just plain live.
Yeah, that's right.
And glad to be able to.
Yeah, there's a lot to be said about getting up every day and moving through the day and not whining and just getting it done.
You know what? It's amazing how things find a way into your life when you're not really looking for them. And I went down at the dining room table the day before yesterday, and you know, it's just you said something about tired. I am a little tired. There's just all kinds of stuff going on in all of our lives, everybody's life. And there, under a piece of mail, was a book by Norman Vincent Peale.
There's a lot of good advice.
And it is about the most important thing in anyone's life is enthusiasm.
Oh, yeah.
And this is a whole book about that. And, you know, I've always considered myself a pretty upbeat kind of a person. But when you start reading about enthusiasm and what that brings into your life, and that there was one thing about a baseball player and about how, you know, he was talented, had all the skills, but he got cut from the team, and the guy asked him why, and he said, "Well, you don't act like you care.
Yeah.
You know, you're not enthusiastic." And so what this book talks about is no matter what your skill sets are, to be enthusiastic about what you're doing is the most important thing that you can bring to the table.
Are you excited this morning?
I'm excited. but it is sometimes. Sometimes it's hard. It's hard to get yourself up.
Yeah.
And the thing that's so important about this book and what Norman Vincent Peale says is you can be whatever and whoever you want to be if you'll just allow yourself to do that.
Yeah, that's true.
And what if? You know, what if you were already
today?
What if you were already that way?
I don't know.
And what a lot of the stuff is if you want to act a certain way, certain people with fear or they're not real secure.
Yeah.
Well, if you act secure, all of a sudden you'll become secure.
Here's my philosophy. Regardless of what it is that you need to accomplish, you have to practice it first. Maybe you are not one of these people that jump up smiling every day, but if you'll just practice it every day, as you move into the day, finally you'll just be that person.
You'll be there. And that's
just
what
like learning to play the piano.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think it is.
That's pretty much what this book's all about.
You have to practice being positive.
Yeah, and being enthusiastic, because enthusiasm is what wins the day.
Keep your glass half full.
That's it. That's it.
Not half empty.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Kathy Lee and Hoda do that every day on the Today Show.
I used to do that myself. As a matter of fact, when I ran the Legion, I pretty much had to. So,
Yeah. Well, you know, most of the people you're dealing with, their glass is half full, and if you're not in there with them, you don't understand what's going on.
That's right.
You know, you got to be sort of floating at the same level where you can figure out how to solve all the problems.
It helps because there's a fine line there.
Very fine. Very fine.
You don't want to get to the point where you're bulletproof and
one of them.
And one of them.
Yeah, you got to stay a
But
step
above
ahead.
all, you got to learn to sail your own ship. I didn't say that. Louisa May Alcott said that.
Yeah, sail your own ship.
Get up and get on it and set your sail.
Oh yeah, and don't be afraid you're going to drown.
Fear.
Yeah, fear's a bad thing.
Fear can take you down.
Yes.
So that's the lecture for today. Be enthusiastic and bring your joy with you. Don't go hunting for it, because if you go hunting for it, you won't find it. Bring it with you.
Try to bring it with you.
Try to bring it with you.
Get up and pick it up.
Make it done. Make it done. So Bonnaroo's coming on.
Yeah, Bonnaroo's coming on.
Listen to the back room back there.
Is ready to go. They're already almost there.
Jeff Cuellar is supposed to be with us today, who's one of the mainstays of Bonnaroo, and give us a little discussion about what it's going to be this year. And I think Elton John's going to be there in different ones.
It's going to be
Elton John's not going to be here, however, this morning.
Well, he might.
What?
He might. You never can
If we
tell.
ask him?
Sir Elton, I've got about 100, 150 lyric sheets I'd like to throw at him.
There you go.
Well, John got to meet Paul McCartney last year. Sort
Yeah,
of.
sort of at arm's length.
At arm's length.
Yeah.
Yeah, you watch that little piece of video on our opening. He waved right at me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey,
I just happened
what
to be
is
standing
awesome
in the
is
right place.
Paul McCartney's 72, and that he's still
And he
performing.
still sounds
and
awesome.
He does,
It looks
and
awesome.
draws tremendous crowds wherever he
Tremendous
goes.
crowds.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So, you know.
I think he
was-
sets a great example. I do.
And I'll tell you something else is awesome is that Mick Jagger and Keith Richards are still alive. Yeah.
The fact that they're alive is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Keith Richards will always be alive.
I think so. I saw
Jagger might go, but Richards is
yeah, I know he must be. I mean, he's in his 70s now. They've been doing this stuff since they were
And
teenagers.
still out there.
And he was
Yeah.
sitting there in his house somewhere up in the northeastern part of the United States. This guy was interviewing him, and he's smoking one cigarette after the other. And
I know,
he's done
you're
that all his
thinking-
life. It's
And
unbelievable.
his face looks like the Rio Grande.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little bit
Yeah.
haggard.
But World War III, the world blows up, there'll be two things left. The cockroach and Keith Richards. Can't kill either one of them. No, Jagger will be gone. The first blast of wind will get his lips and take him away.
Well, it is pretty phenomenal. I don't know how we got off on this, but
I
it is
don't
pretty.
either. I don't
It's pretty
either.
phenomenal
Well,
that they
it's
could
just a
have.
matter you just keep doing it. If you want to, you just keep at it.
Sure.
Why
There's no
not?
reason in stopping.
Some people have the idea that when you get a certain age, you got to quit everything you do.
Just to
not
give you a
true.
prime example, of course, because of the fact that I wrote a song on this album right here, Ray Price, Beauty is Ray Price, and it's on the charts right now, I'm following that stuff. And I've never really followed that kind of thing before. And I'm looking, and this week, over the weekend, in country music, Ray was up around 10, 12,
Isn't that
15.
great?
Yeah, because
And Ray's
Dolly,
dead.
he's dead. Dolly's come.
How old
So
is that?
all of a sudden, yesterday I look and Ray's dropped down into the 20s, and there's 3 Cat Stevens albums
Yeah.
that are up in the teens in country music.
Yeah.
And I asked Andrew, I said, Andrew, what's the deal? What's happening with Cat Stevens? Well, he was inaugurated into the Rock Hall of Fame over the weekend,
Yeah.
and so all of a sudden people are buying all of his
People are buying
music.
all
Yeah.
of his music.
All of it's old. It's old stuff. It's the old albums, but people are. There was a reawakening about his music because what happened to him, the honor he was given.
Right.
And so all of a sudden the sales are going up, and of course that's where Billboard and Amazon and all those people. It's all about sales numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's crazy. And Miranda Lambert has the #1 slot right now for her new album. Will be out, I think, June the 10th or something like that. And because she's up there, I was looking, and she has 4 albums in the top 50 now, and all of 5, counting that one, and the other 4 are
Speaking
old
of.
product. You know.
We're getting ready to have auditions for South Jackson Goes Country. As soon as Bonnaroo is over, on the weekend of the 15th and 16th, grab your guitar and whatever you want
Your
to
dancing shoes.
and come on down to South Jackson and audition for South Jackson Goes Country.
Yeah, do that. And this weekend, Fran's going to be on in a little bit and talk about. We'll give a last push on the Great Gatsby Gala. That is a fundraiser for South Jackson that will take place this Saturday night at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Yeah. So we'll
Even
have
if
a
you
whole
can't
lot more
come,
about
it'd
that.
be nice if you bought tickets because we're trying to keep that place alive. For
Well,
all the performing arts and the
You
museum
know, and
and the
we're
other
going
things.
to discuss that a little bit later. But you're right. If you can't come, the South Jackson has a fundraiser about every 5, 6, 7 years And you want it to continue to be there and educate your children and your teens and bring great things like the country show and the playhouse shows and all that stuff to this community. Every now and then you need to write a check.
Right.
You know, if you've had a good year,
I guess
you've
nobody
made
even
plenty
has a
of
clue
money.
how much money it takes to keep that building open.
Oh, it's
I can only
phenomenal.
imagine.
It's phenomenal. Think about it.
That building is, what, 100 years old? Or
Parts of it.
Yeah. Parts of it.
But just think about heating and cooling that big bull.
Yeah.
What it takes. You understand.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Just like the Legion. I mean, that building down there's, what, 4 times the size of the Legion or
So
more.
if there's anybody out there that wants to drop a couple of million, we can use
Drop
it.
anything, $100, $50, $5,000.
Actually, you know, it's a huge labor of love to keep a performing arts center open and active, and we need all the help we can get.
Yeah, and a lot of people, you know, if you're successful, you know, and you've made good money, and it's probably because of the things that, a lot of it's because of the people in this community and the workers in this community, and plow a little bit back in.
And
support.
I like to think it keeps a lot of people off the street, including me.
Yeah, just think of where Peggy'd be if it wasn't for
honestly,
South Jackson.
I do think that
She'd be at London's, there'd be a pole in London's.
hanging on a pole.
Have you ever been to London? Hold on a minute. Have you ever been to London's?
Not really. But
I didn't think
know
so.
That I know it's a fun place. I
Yeah.
know a lot of people
We need
go.
to take Peggy on a downtown bar tour.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I've been there, I confess, but
Yeah,
you know.
well, they do a booming business. In fact, the downtown's always full, and I think that's great.
Yeah.
Did you ever go to, Peggy, did you ever go to the supper club?
Supper Club, are you talking about?
Between here and Manchester, out
Was
there.
it called, what was it called?
Supper Club.
Is that what it was called?
Yeah,
I
there
used
was
to,
there was
when I was
another-
in high school, I was in a little jazz band, and we played at Starlight. Was that it? There was a place called Starlight between Manchester and,
Starlight was on the old highway.
well,
Supper Club was right out there halfway in between.
Well,
There was Supper Club was on one
that
side,
must be where
and
we
maybe the
played.
Starlight was on the other side. There were 2 clubs
Yeah,
out there
I
at one
think it
point.
was the Starlight.
maybe
but-
that's where it was. Because
And then there was a place
we did
here
music there.
called the Log Cabin, I think, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I've been to the Log Cabin.
You've been to
Mel
Archie's.
Tillis came one night to the Log Cabin. And
No, that was Cowboys.
Cowboys?
Yeah.
I don't know the Log Cabin.
Yeah.
I didn't live here all my life.
Wayne
you
Newton
know.
also came to Cowboys.
Right.
Yeah.
Wayne Newton did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what happened to him? He had this little tiny voice. Remember when he was young?
He grew up.
And he grew up, yeah.
Think about
I
growing
think
up.
we've said enough.
It's time for us to move along just a little bit. Folks, we'll be back in a moment with today's show. Don't go away. Going to have some great things for you. And pay attention to our sponsors. As you watch these commercials, remember when you're moving around town, go into one of their businesses and thank them. Because without them, we wouldn't be here for 21 years bringing you local information on Charter Channel 6. The Link. We'll be right back.
We've got Kias coming out of our ears at Russell Barnett Kia. We've never had this much inventory to choose from, and that means it's a great time to buy. Check out the 2014 Kia Optima, 0% financing available in 60 months, or up to $6,000 off select Kia Sorrentos. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. So come on down and help us clean out our ears at Russell Barnett Kia. And remember, why buy anywhere else?
Hi, I'm Terry Stroop with Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration, your #1 hometown HVAC company. We offer dependable and reliable service on all your HVAC equipment. We also offer high-efficiency trained cooling units with some special financing through the end of June. Call us for your cooling needs. Your comfort is what we do.
It's summer, call Stroop.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right, folks, we're back, and if you know me, you know I like writing, and I also like reading. I read a lot. I think it's important that we understand how to read and gain knowledge, and we have a wonderful place here in Coffee County. It's the Coffee County Memorial Library here in Tullahoma, and they do a great job of that. And they have a new children's librarian over there. Her name is Sharon Edwards. And I went over and visited with her yesterday about the new summer reading program and the excitement that this young lady is bringing to the library. Let me tell you what, if you have children, you want to get them around this girl because she is all kinds of fun. Let's go to that video right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is John Gray with Channel 6 Television, and we are at the Coffee County Memorial Library today speaking with the children's librarian, Mrs. Sharon Edwards.
Hello.
And hello, dear. How are you?
Hi, I am fantastic. I'm very excited right now.
What do you have going on this week at the library?
Oh, not just this week, this entire month of June. We are covered up with activities. We are right in the beginning of our summer reading campaign, which is where children come and register to participate and log the books that they read. And they get prizes and all sorts of things. And we also have lots of activities. We have a big show on Wednesday.
This week?
Yes, this week. The Aquarium Restaurant is coming, and they're bringing their touch tank, which is going to be very exciting.
Now, what is a touch tank? Explain that to me.
Well, as I understand it, it's an aquarium filled with aquatic animals that they can take turns touching and feeling.
Oh.
Yes, and the Aquarium Restaurant has a marine biologist on staff that does educational outreach, and so this is part of their thing that they do.
Very, very nice.
It's really exciting.
Did you hear that? A touch tank where you can touch the fish.
Mm-hmm. We also have movie screenings on Thursdays at 10:30 and 1:30, different movies all throughout the month of June. We have Barbara Lamb, a violinist, coming to talk about how science and music go together, because the entire theme for summer reading is Fizz Boom Read. So it's all about science and how science is in everything.
Well, this is a scientific town we live in here.
It is. I'm actually doing a paper airplane contest for my teenagers, inspired by the town.
So, you know, this young lady right here, how long have you been in Tullahoma and in this position?
I have been the children's librarian here since November.
Okay.
So this is my first summer reading. It's trial by fire, so I'm excited.
You're there. I tell you what, I love being around this girl because she is so full of enthusiasm. It is just absolutely unbelievable.
Oh, thank you.
I'm reading a book right now by Norman Vincent Peale, and it's all about enthusiasm and how that is the motivating factor in most successful people is enthusiasm.
Is that how you became so successful?
And you've got it going on, girl. So give us some times when the library is open to where we know when these young people can come in and visit.
Oh, absolutely. We open at 9 o'clock every day except Sunday when we open at 1. And on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, we're open 9 to 9. So
wow,
I know, right?
That's good.
That's pretty impressive. A lot of libraries are not, but we are. And then on Wednesdays we are open 9 to 5, and Sundays 1 to 6.
1 to 6.
1 to 6 or 1 to 5. I work events.
That's good enough. That's good enough. You know, and I noticed while we're here right now that there are a lot of people in here, not just children, but there's accessibility to computers here.
Yes.
For people who might not have a computer and need to do some research that are available here at the library.
Not just research. We spend a lot of time helping people fill out job applications. That is one of the main uses of our computers and the Wi-Fi. Some people, like me actually, I live in a rural area and I don't have satellite and they don't run DSL, so I have a laptop but I don't have internet. So I would need to come here as a patron, and we have laptop desks, and all of the laptop desks have outlets, and use the Wi-Fi to do any sort of connecting with people. And we do a lot of online applications with people.
So we want you to know that the Coffee County Memorial Library is a hot spot.
It really is. It is.
And since you've shown up around here, it's a whole lot hotter than it was before. I guarantee you that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I try my best. We have a good time.
Well, we're proud that you're here, and we appreciate what you're doing for our young people.
Thank you.
And our old people alike. And us old cats need to get a little hot spot every now and then and get Wi-Fi'd up.
Yeah. The calendar of events is available online on our Facebook page or on our website at lanham.org. You can see all of it. I have it right here. That's our calendar.
There you go. That's what it looks like right there.
It's full.
It's
Every
full?
day there's something going on. Oh, this Saturday, let me tell it.
Tell it, girl.
We're
tell
having
it.
a Storytime Stargazing Night in partnership with the Hands On Science Center. And so it's going to be over there. And so I'm going to sing and do some stories, and we're going to look at the stars and talk about the constellations. It's a good family event. Bring your snacks and your blankets. Come on out.
Come on out.
Yeah,
All right.
and it's at 7:30.
How can you stay away from somebody as captivating as this right here, folks? It's almost impossible. But you can find it right here in Tullahoma at the Coffee County Memorial Library, and it is located on
312 North Collins, right across from Imagination Station. Come on down.
You can get your imagination turned on all over Collins Street down here, but particularly at Atlanta Memorial Library. Sharon, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Okay, dear.
Bye-bye.
Bye, folks.
Let the Smokehouse be your mountain getaway destination in beautiful Monteagle, Tennessee. Enjoy our cabins, restaurant, and old general store. Shop thesmokehouse.com featuring homemade barbecue sauces, jellies, and many other fine Tennessee products. Our live Music on the Mountain series features some of the best local and Nashville talent every Friday and Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. No cover, kids welcome.
This is a tree that was never chopped down to make a crutch that was never needed. By a child who never got polio. Because vaccine was never in short supply. Thanks to people whose compassion wasn't either. Over the years, Rotary Club members have helped immunize over 2 billion children against polio. Soon, the world will be polio-free. Rotary, humanity in motion.
How long has it been since you raced a cheetah? Are your tornado creating skills getting rusty? Tired of being the only one in your neighborhood who hasn't built a dinosaur? Sounds like it's time to visit the Hands On Science Center. The Hands On Science Center is an indoor science playground. In this museum, please touch is the rule. Join us for weekly science demonstrations on space, lasers, lizards, rocks, and a whole lot more. No two visits are ever the same, so visit often to see our ever-changing exhibits and demonstrations. The Hands On Science Center, 101 Mitchell Boulevard in Tullahoma.
I'm meteorologist Leland Statham, and you're watching Just Plain Living here on Charter Channel 6.
I'm always glad when it's the first Tuesday in the month and I have Mr. Kevin Whipple with me. This day he has Precious. Yeah. What is Precious?
Well, Precious is a Chihuahua and a Min Pin mix, is what we believe.
And a what?
Miniature Pinscher.
Oh, okay.
That's what we believe she's mixed.
So she's probably real smart.
She's an intelligent
really smart.
Yeah, she's intelligent. Mm-hmm.
And she's to be adopted, or if you happen to have lost this sweet dog, go to the animal shelter or call and check it out. Definitely. She seems to be very, very gentle.
Oh yeah, she's a real calm dog, real gentle-natured. She's not. She'll rove around, but you know, as far as being a lap dog, she'd be great for it.
Well, I can tell. She just likes it right there in your lap, Kevin. I know there's a lot going on with the animal shelter this month. So let's talk about it.
Well, this Saturday we've actually got a car wash behind Applebee's. Applebee's has teamed up with us a little bit to help us get some medical funds.
So what's it cost to get your car washed?
It's just $5.
Oh my goodness! Bring everything you've got and get it washed.
Oh yeah.
This is a great day.
Yep, just a $5 or greater donation would be good. We will take.
We'll always take extra money. It takes a lot of money to take care of all these animals.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. The vet bills they stack up after a while.
That's very kind of Applebee's. So you just drive your car right there, and there'll be people out there ready to wash.
Ready to wash, should be.
Okay. What time does it start?
It'll be starting at 9.
9 till
9 to 12.
9 to 12.
So there you go.
If you want a $5 car wash, get up and get on it. Great cause for these little paws.
Yep, that's what it is.
And there's other things I think coming up too.
And the Saturday after that, we're having a pancake breakfast at Applebee's from 7:30 to 9:30.
And do they give y'all 10%, 20%? How does that work?
Well, with the pancake, we get the full percentage. So, but yeah, it's from 7:30 to 9:30.
Applebee's an attaboy. That's wonderful.
Yeah, Applebee's is great, and it's just $5 a ticket. You can purchase it at the animal shelter. Just come on up to the office, and we'll be glad to,
I was just wondering that maybe you might have some tickets for sale Saturday when you're car
Yes, we'll have some at the door, and we'll have some at the car wash, and then you can also come in from 7 to 9:30.
So you could go ahead and just get the car wash and buy a ticket for breakfast. And again, you don't actually have to go eat breakfast. The $5 would be greatly appreciated.
Oh yeah, and then the 21st of this month we have our Adopt a Dog event, which is we go out there, we'll set up a tent, have a few dogs.
Will that also be behind Applebee's in that area?
Yeah, that'll be with Applebee's.
Okay.
Yep. Definitely will be.
And how many dogs do you think you'll have out there?
It just depends on how many volunteers we get to help us.
Okay.
So the more volunteers, the more dogs we get out there.
You can bring out.
Yep, definitely.
So if anybody is anxious for a dog, it's a great chance to go and take a look at all the different dogs.
Yes.
I mean, some people would be perfect with this tiny little sweet lap dog.
Oh yeah, she's a wonderful dog.
She looks like she would be so comfortable for somebody maybe that can't get around real well, but she'd also be good with small children because she would not be aggressive.
Nope, she's not aggressive.
Okay, so we got Saturday the car wash behind Applebee's. The following Saturday, you've got the pancake breakfast.
Yep.
And is there anything else coming up?
On the 28th, we're having the Miss Tullahoma Firecracker pageant, which is held by Whitney Scott.
That's sweet.
Yep. So
and the Miss Tullahoma Firecracker is a dog, Miss Tullahoma? Or what is that about?
It's just a beauty pageant.
Oh, it's a real.
Yeah, it's a real pageant.
Maybe you're going to dress these dogs up like Marilyn Monroe.
No, it's actual. No.
Oh, that's good.
It's actual pageant.
And where does that take place?
I'm not sure about the details yet. We're still working out details.
So anybody that wants to get involved, should they contact the animal shelter?
They can contact the animal shelter
and sign up.
Yeah, and we'll advise you on where to go.
So you don't know how many age groups are involved?
I'm not sure personally. Yes, that's to be discussed.
Okay. That sounds like a lot of activities. So June has become a big month.
Yep, this is a big month.
Get a boost on the finances.
Definitely.
And I think anybody that wants to ever donate, all you have to do is call them or write a check, send it there, or better still, adopt a dog. There's so many homeless dogs out there.
We got a lot.
I felt sad when you told me that you thought she had lost her litter of pups somewhere. And,
we found her.
She looked and you couldn't find the pups.
That's true. We found her. She was full of milk. We couldn't find her puppies, and I know she was sad about it.
Yeah.
But I mean, we got her up off the road.
You just have no idea what happened to the puppies.
We don't know anything.
Where'd you find this dog?
My partner actually found her. I can't remember off the top of my head where he found her at. But
does she have shots?
She's had a few shots. She's had her parvo distemper, and she's been dewormed. Only thing she needs is a rabies shot.
And then to be neutered or spayed, that'll be
covered in a $35 adoption fee.
Okay.
And we'll give you a certificate to get her spayed for free.
And it's really better to do that unless you're going to actually raise the puppies and love them and take care of them. It's better to take care of the animals so that we don't create more and more and more. Well, Kevin, do you have many dogs at your house now?
I've still got the same amount. I've got 3.
Every time I see you, I expect you to go out and get one more.
Because
I can tell you love this dog already.
Oh, yeah. I'll probably end up with 1 or 2 more.
I'd really like to encourage people to get their car washed this weekend. I don't know of anywhere in this world you can get your car washed for $5, not even in your own backyard. So it's a great opportunity. Kevin, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thanks for bringing Precious. And people, call the animal shelter. Get involved with saving animals. We'll be back.
Partners for Healing provides medical care to the working uninsured of Coffee, Franklin, and Moore counties. We are in Tullahoma from 8 to 5, Monday through Thursdays, and in Manchester on Fridays from 8 to 12. We provide primary medical care and offer an in-house disease management program.
My name is Rosie Mitchell, and I would just like to say I am blessed to have partners in my life.
Please call 455-5014 for more information. Thank you for being one of our Partners for Healing.
This is John Gray reporting on the girls at Bailey Manor getting ready to go to the Great Gatsby Gala at South Jackson Civic Center.
So I said to him, "Are you sure about that?"
So, have you heard about the parties?
Yes, I heard they were the most lavish parties ever. And they're at the Gatsby Mansion. It is huge. The food, the dancing, the parties. It's like a party you've never seen.
Gatsby? Which Gatsby?
Why, Jay Gatsby, of course. Where have you been hiding?
Jay Gatsby, the millionaire?
Yes, he's rather elusive, but he has been having these lavish parties and everyone is invited.
Everyone?
Everyone.
So, when's the next one?
June 7th. That's what I heard. It's at his South Jackson Street mansion.
Why, that's only in a few weeks. Girls, we have got to go. Absolutely. You know what that means.
New clothes. Shopping!
That's the report from Bailey Manor, where the girls are getting ready for the Great Gatsby Gala at South Jackson Civic Center. Call for reservations today, 455-5321.
Last weekend, Becky Fuller and the Rigney family were at the MAC in Manchester, and we're fortunate enough to have some footage on that. We'll be showing that now.
Okay, so if you like what you heard tonight, we're going to be in Tullahoma on October 10th. That's a Friday night at South Jackson Civic Center. It's going to be an evening of bluegrass gospel music, and we'll be there with the Crosspoint String Band. So please come out, and the next day we're going to be over at Lester Flat Days in Sparta. So lots of great bluegrass music in the area the weekend of October 10th. And we've got flyers for the October 10th show out at the table, so please pick one up and help us spread the word. We're going to do Bill Monroe tune called Tallahassee.
Looking for a unique gift for someone special, or perhaps something just for yourself? Then you need to check out Grady Mac Denim Company, right here in the heart of Tullahoma. Grady Mac features the full line of men's and women's Lucky brand apparel. Stop in and check out our denim production line. Grady Mac offers a full line of outdoor sporting apparel and much more. And check out our custom fly fishing equipment, fine art, and fine sports memorabilia. There's something for everyone at Grady Mac Denim Company, the most unique store in Tullahoma.
Spring cleaning has begun at Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Winchester. With rebates and incentives up to $10,000 and 0% financing available on select models, now is the time to buy. Russell Barnett Ford is offering top dollar for your trade during the spring cleaning sales event. Stop by one of our locations, Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Russell Barnett Ford of Winchester, or visit us on the web at russellbarnett.com. And remember, why buy anywhere else?
We get closer to a world with more birthdays when we take cancer patients by the hand. We help them find answers and guidance and hope, and give them more candles to light. We're the American Cancer Society. Help create a world with more birthdays at morebirthdays.com.
All right, folks, we're back, and I'm excited today to have our buddy Jeff Cuellar has come back on the show with us and to tell us about all things Bonnaroo, because we're what? How many days and counting?
I've got 10, 11? No, 9.
9
days out.
And counting. So,
that's for keeping track.
Jeff comes and visits with us every year and sort of lets us know what all's happening with that situation out there. And great lineup this year.
It's one of the best. Every year I question how we're going to top ourselves, but to snag royalty twice in 2 years is wonderful. I mean, Elton John,
last
Kanye
year
West.
McCartney was there.
Jack White.
Yeah.
Lionel Richie, I think it's kind of funny. Everyone always asks me who you most excited to see. I'm really excited to see Lionel Richie, just his entire career. And I think, the Elton John is going to be probably the largest sing-along ever. Just the number of hits that he has, it's got to be amazing. It's the first, if I'm not mistaken, the first U.S. festival he has ever played. So we feel, we're honored to have him at the grounds.
I would think so. Talk about a feather in your cap. Of course, he's probably going to have a feather in his cap, too.
Oh, yeah.
You never can tell what that guy might have on. Yeah. But, you spoke about Lionel Richie, and that's one thing recently, and I say recently, within the last year or so, I saw him on a program, and it might have been involving Nashville, but he had done a duet project.
Okay.
And sang duets and sang some of the songs that other people had made famous, and then some of them sang some of his. And you just don't remember until you start hearing them. The Lionel Richie tunes.
Oh yeah, go back to the Commodores.
They're just forever, and every one of them is just so good. And he still sings well.
Oh yeah,
still sings well. What are some of the you and I were visiting before we came on camera right here about some of the things your group is doing to try to enhance the fan experience at Bonnaroo, and we know it's all about the music and all about the artist. But y'all are doing some special things to try to fill that whole deal in and make the fan experience a whole lot better.
Yeah, one thing that we've always felt is special about Bonnaroo is the community. It's something that separates it from all of the other events that are out there. And we kind of say that it's one of the major festivals of the United States. But the fact that it's camping, it's in Manchester, Tennessee, right. And everything associated with that, it definitely carries a different atmosphere and a different experience. But as the festival has grown and gotten older, you have fans that are coming back, you have new fans that are coming in, and every year we're trying to evaluate how can we provide a better experience for folks, because it's not just college kids. It's across all ages. From elderly to young professionals to college to I've even seen high school and kids out there. I brought my son out there. So it's what can we do to really enhance the experience experience. There's that, and there's the environmental side of things. That Bonnaroo has always been founded on a principle of sustainability and trying to create something that is self-sustaining and really benefits the earth. Right. And one of the programs I'm really excited about this year is we're calling it the Refill Revolution, and we are actually selling a commemorative bottle that for ridiculously cheap to encourage people to stop using plastic bottles. So it's a really, really nice bottle. Plus we have free water all over the site with our hydration stations, which actually bring up the water from the ground and disinfect it, clean it, and then it's cold water. But we have those. We also have cups for the beer stands. Mm-hmm. So instead of actually pouring into a plastic cup, which for us we do make it's a compostable cup, but let's prevent that from even happening. Right. So it's little things like that we have going on all over the place that I think really start to step it up and really make it something special for folks. Our Bonnaroo Works Fund has taken a huge step up. It's been a very passive organization for the past since it was founded back in 2009. Obviously, we've had a philanthropic arm since the festival's inception, but we decided as a group that it would be beneficial for us beneficial for the community if we really amped up our efforts. So we hired a new person, Nina Miller. She's based out of our Nashville office, and her role is to promote, to brand, to really put a face and really actively fundraise so we can provide more help within the local community.
Well, and that's one thing I wanted to say. You have been so wonderful, and you talk about people and the age groups and stuff, and I have a friend, I'm sorry to say, that is fighting cancer right now, but has a great attitude. But the main thing, the one thing that he's upset about more than anything else, is he won't be able to work the beer stand that their club has at Bonnaroo. And I'm going to miss Bonnaroo this year. And you have ingrained yourself into these communities around here and helped so many programs by allowing the band boosters and the Kiwanis or whatever club it is to come out there and volunteer at your event and man a station, and through what they do there in the sales, you give them a percentage of what they do, and a lot of these, that's how they fund their whole program.
Oh yeah, beats car wash.
Oh, for sure,
big sale.
For sure, and it's a whole lot more fun to listen to than a car wash.
Better experience.
South Jackson Civic Center, I know, and the Art Center, and different things around here who have filled out the paperwork and asked to be included in some of the philanthropic efforts of the Bonnaroo group, have received some checks, and that is huge for these people in these areas, because it's so hard to fund cultural things in our community. And for you guys to step up the way you have, you don't know how much it's appreciated. Oh, very, very much. It's appreciated.
We appreciate it. It's a beautiful community to be a part of, and we call it home. I mean, obviously we own the property that we sit on, so it behooves us to want to make the place that we live, a better place. And we're just excited in all the ways that we can give back and identify. I want to say it's around just in direct contributions back, and that's without tax dollars and economic impact type of stuff. It's over $500,000 each year, and I think that's just the tip of the iceberg. I think that's now that we are focusing on the Bonnaroo Works Fund, I think we are going to see that extend much further.
Wonderful. Well, I know you planted trees.
You've
done a lot of stuff.
The Root for Root program actually just launched too. So you can, if you want to have your own piece of Bonnaroo property, the Root for Root program, you can actually go on our website, rootforroot.com, and purchase a tree in someone's memory, or just because you want to have a tree out there that is your own tree on the Bonnaroo property.
And what type of trees? I'm sure you've had
tulip poplars,
arborists and people out there to
they're all local,
they're all locally stuff that works well.
Exactly, stuff that survives well or thrives well within the environment, and that that's all part of a program to take care of it. But these are between 3 and 6 inch caliper trees. So they're trees, and over the course of the years we'll watch them grow and provide more shade out there.
And of course tulip poplars, that's the state tree. So it's, I mean, you boys have done and girls
have done our homework,
have done your research and know what's going on. And you just told me just a minute ago that you have left your Knoxville roots, sort of pulled up roots from Knoxville and moved to Chicago.
I'm in Chicago, Illinois now. That's correct.
And enjoying that.
I'm loving it. Yeah, my wife is now a professor at Midwestern University. She graduated, is about to graduate with her PhD from the University of Tennessee, and they went ahead and scooped her up there and caused us to move. So.
And you're eating good food up there.
I'm eating some good food. Yeah.
Hey, and that's something else that I want to talk about is the food experience at Bonnaroo is incredible as well.
Bar none. It's one of the best festival food experiences. I mean, it's definitely not your corn dogs and I can't even think of the funnel cake. Yeah, it's everything. Right. I mean, we've got people coming in from all over the country that specialize in just delectable, just amazing food, from Criff Dog to the Amish donuts. I dream about those Amish donuts. So yeah, it is truly an experience. It's really good food.
Well, now I know it's been about what, 2 years ago? Was it 2 years or maybe 3 years ago that you and Hannah Scoggins and I went to the Jiffy Burger.
Oh yeah,
and had the Bonnaroo, the stamped, new product, the Bonnaroo burger at the Jiffy Burger and it was about that big.
Oh, it's big. Yeah, it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, all wrapped up into one burger.
So have you come up with any new Bonnaroo concepts on food?
We haven't, but we need to talk to the Jiffy Burger about doing we were, I don't want to say criticized, but people thought that it would be more of a hippie burger, that maybe like a vegan thing with bean sprouts and things along those lines, kind of going to our hippie roots. And that's what I said. I was like, it's Southern hospitality. Like let's clog some arteries here. Yeah. But we may need to go another route where maybe we have a healthy option and the artery clogging option. So we'll talk to Dave and them and see what we can do.
Jeff, thank you for spending time with us today. We appreciate it, and we appreciate all that you and your company and the things that you've done out at Bonnaroo, the site, the excitement that you brought to the community in this area, and just the professionalism with the way you guys and girls go about the way you do business. I think it's phenomenal what you've created out there. And real quick, are you working on any other events for that area?
It's always something that we're looking at. Right. I don't want to say it's a difficult space. I mean, it's a very large space. Right. And I think now that the economy is kind of starting to spring back the way that it is, I think there are going to be a lot more options. And we had the two mud runs that were out there, and we're constantly looking at other things, whether we're producing them or we're having someone come to utilize the property for them. So there's some things that I feel like could hit, and I would say within the next year to 2 years, it would not surprise me to see something else out there.
Very good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good to have you here, and good luck. I hope you have a wonderful, safe event. 10 days, 9 days?
9 days. 9 days.
9 days?
Yeah.
Whew. All right, woohoo! The guys in the back are going, woohoo! Folks, we'll be right back after these messages.
The highest standard of trust offers a sense of safety and comfort. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of trust in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
Have you heard that little voice that beckons you to come home to Tennessee? Well, here's your chance. Here's a property offered by its owner. It's 20 miles from the National Walking Horse Celebration grounds in Shelbyville, Tennessee, and only 10 minutes away from the Jack Daniel Distillery in Lynchburg. It's located at 769 Shipman Creek Road. This property has over a 5,300 square foot home on 45 acres, and a sprawling 200 acres is also available. Let's take a look at the house. Built Built in 1998, this home has 4 bedrooms and 3.5 baths. This home offers wide open views, featuring the main floor with over 2,700 square feet of living room, an eat-in kitchen, a formal dining area, and a massive 20 by 19 master bedroom with a master bath and fireplace included. There is craftsmanship at every turn, solid cherry cabinets, built-in cherry shelves, and other solid cherry appointments. It's a 2-story home with 3 nicely sized bedrooms upstairs. Down a spiral staircase, the basement hosts a 40 by 40 den with a handcrafted bar. We're leaving the jukebox here, folks. The basement is a recreation room on steroids. There are too many closets to count and more than you'll ever need. There are so many places in this home to find peace that you'll seldom want to leave it. But when you do, you'll discover up to 200 acres of paved roads with city water. The property is quilted with streams, woods, ponds, and open pasture. The view from the porch alone is enough to say you're home. The property includes a 3-bay heavy construction shop and plenty of room to build stables and graze livestock. If Tennessee's been calling you home, start your journey by calling this number. A property like this comes on the market but once in a lifetime. We think you'll love it. We think you'll stay. This is a very real estate.
I'm meteorologist Leland Statham from the News Channel 5 Weather Center. Look to Jim Fuller and crew for local news night here on Channel 6.
All right, folks, we're back, and this past weekend, Tullahoma High School graduated, and we have a speech. I don't know if it's the salutatorian or the valedictorian. Salutatorian speech, both. You're going to hear some young people that's got some smarts going to tell you about graduating from Tullahoma High School right now.
You would please welcome our salutatorian of the class of 2014, Miss Hillary Hubbard. For this last semester, I have been thinking on what I wanted to say in this moment. However, I could come up with no words worthy enough to express my feelings as we prepared to graduate. A while back, I came across this poem by Chloe Van Doren that magically put all my feelings into words, and now I'd like to share it with you. In an effort to discover who we are meant to be, we must all travel many paths, some long and some short. People join and tag along, while others only follow momentarily. In this changing world, it is difficult to know where the path will take us, and yet we are compelled to follow each as far as it will go. Through pain and suffering, hurt and hardship, we continue hoping for better days, where living is effortless. Life isn't about winning the race, though. It's about meeting people, making friends, living and loving and losing. Sadly, nothing in this life is permanent, and the people who believe it is are just deluding themselves. We must make the best of what and who we have in our lives, and never take these things for granted. Our friends and our enemies make us the people we are today, and without them, we would have nothing. We need their encouragement and discouragement, help and hindrance, love and hatred to continue along these paths. We cannot move forward without those winds and losses. These things make us stronger, more resistant. If life was easy, it wouldn't be worth living. The challenges make it interesting. They make us try. They make us fight for the things we love in order to keep them. But some of those things will never last. They fade into the darkness all too quickly, into the depths of memory to be treasured or forgotten, lost behind us on the path to be found by others, hoping they will be treasured as we once treasured them. Memories change, feelings fade, and we are forced to let go of things we once held dear. We can't let these things hold us back, because if we never move forward, we will never be happy. And happiness is the goal of all. If you are happy with where you are in life, enjoy it. It may last or it may not. Just keep traveling and living and learning and loving until the end. Now as we begin to go our separate ways, remember to thank those who helped you get where you are today. They are blessings in our lives and are people we will always treasure. I want to thank God for blessing us more than I deserve. My supportive mom, dad, and brother for continually encouraging and loving me, and my best friend for always being there for me. Finally, I wish the class of 2014 the best of luck. Thank you. welcome National Merit Finalist and the valedictorian of the class of 2014, Ms. Molly Gupta. Good evening, and thank you all for joining us here tonight. I'd like to extend a special welcome to all of you who have had a hand in making this day happen. Parents, grandparents, you have been the ones who molded us into the individuals we are today, who supported us throughout all of our struggles. Teachers and faculty, we would not be here without your painstaking guidance over these past 4 years. You have taken us, albeit sometimes against our will, to the very pinnacle of learning. But above all, welcome to the class of 2014. Today marks the end of a great educational odyssey. Lengthy though it may seem, almost as long as one of Mr. Martin's lectures, we sit here today wiser for the wearer. Our work is worth far more than we can yet comprehend. Education is the great equalizer. With it, we stand second to no one. And as our journey draws to an end, we look to the future with the same hope and exhilaration we feel towards ending the past. Tonight, we hover in a slumbering twilight, waiting for our future to dawn. It is a long accepted fact that the class of 2014 will never be gathered like this again. This evening is bittersweet, and not all of us who should be graduating are here tonight. We lost a beloved teacher this year too, and so many of us never knew her as well as we would have liked. Dr. Diane Sawyer will forever remain an example in our hearts and minds as someone to strive towards. But the challenges and hardships we have overcome during our high school career has uniquely strengthened and separated us from any class that has walked these halls or ever will. We are the class of 2014. We were the first to brave the halls of High School 101 with all of its shortcomings and successes. We learned in our freshman year that life offers many unexpected hurdles and found a fortitude within us to overcome them. That is a skill of immeasurable worth. We have been a class of change, and because of this, I know we are prepared to conquer whatever the world decides to dare us with. Perhaps this is best summed up by one of today's living legends, business and culture mastermind, Jay-Z. I will not lose, for even in defeat, there's a valuable lesson learned, so it is up for me, the loser too. We are the class of 2014. Though our paths will wind away from each other tomorrow, we will be forever bonded by the time we have spent together in the great building behind us. Some of us will continue on to become lawyers, musicians, politicians, and some of us may even return to this town to teach. But wherever we go, whatever we do, we must remember our roots. We must remember our time in this school. We must remember that the greatest lesson we were ever taught here. Together, as a class and as a generation, we can overcome all odds. I have no advice to give you tonight. My only success has been winning the paltry numbers game, and that is thin armor on the threshold of a chaotic world. I simply ask that as we step forward into the rest of our lives, we do so with a bold heart. As cliched as it is, we are the future. We are the ones who will mold the murky tomorrow, who can shine light on the challenges darkening our doorstep. We are the class of 2014. Thank you, and congratulations to each and everyone.
Yes. Hi, this is John Gray again, reporting from Bailey Manor, where the girls have been into the city to shop for the Great Gatsby Gala at South Jackson Civic Center.
Hey, ladies, come in the parlor.
Look, you look
I want to
so
see meet you. You'll look fabulous.
It's only a few weeks away. I am so excited. I have heard the Gatsby Mansion is so amazing.
I still can't believe that Jay Gatsby invited us to his party. What an honor.
I know. Remember, it's June 7th at his South Jackson Street mansion.
You know what I heard, ladies? I heard that he's actually going to be there. He is so handsome. And you know what? I'm just dying to meet him.
Well, I heard that he has a special love interest.
I wonder who it is.
You haven't heard? He is obsessed with Daisy Buchanan.
No! Really?
Yes, and she's going to be there. It's going to be the event of the year.
So, what's going to happen if her husband Tom shows up?
Fireworks!
That's the South Jackson Civic Center Great Gatsby Gala, June 7th. The Gatsby girls will be there. How about you?
When you see the sign, The Main Event, take a close look inside at a hair studio that offers services by some of the best master stylists in Middle Tennessee. These stylists offer a list of services that compete with large city salons, from trendy cuts for men, women, and children to the latest color techniques, including highlights and bold color accents. Other services offered include permanent hair weaving and relaxing to formal hairstyle for that special occasion. You can also give yourself a very special treat with a full makeover, including full body waxing. For your convenience, we are open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. until the last client leaves happy. Call and make your appointment at 931-571-8682 or stop by our Tullahoma location at 207 North Jackson Street. Pamper yourself at The Main Event today.
All right, folks, we're back, and it's one last big push for the Great Gatsby Gala at South Jackson Civic Center, and I have great friend Gray here with me today, and we're going to talk a little bit about that gala and what all is going to go on and what people can do now to make sure they can get their position at the door and in the building.
Yes, indeed. Y'all, we want you to come. The Great Gatsby Gala is on us now, and we did publicize the deadline of May 30th, but we are still taking some reservations. Honestly, we need more support. And we have a wonderful evening planned for you, from dancing and marvelous food and adult beverages, prizes, and
gaming.
Gaming, yes, wonderful gaming to raise money, and a beautiful evening. Right now, Catherine Hopkins, our executive board chairman, is picking up 400 white feathers in vases, which will decorate all over the building. We have a fountain we're putting out front. We're going to have a big white tent. It is just going to be an over-the-top event.
Big party.
A big party. And we've been talking and laughing about this, but I want to be serious with you all today. South Jackson Civic Center is an integral part of this community. We have been entertaining people of all ages and all cultures for over 35 years. We need your help. We want to not only keep the doors open, the lights on, the air blowing on these hot days, and the heat on in the cold days. We want to make the Civic Center an even better place than it already is. We have dreams for a black box theater so we can do different types of drama. We want to have better sound, better lighting. We want it to be safer. We want to have more lighting outside. There are so many plans we have. For those of you who went to South Jackson School, you know what a gem of a building it is. And those of us who enjoyed going through the courtyard as children and now adults know it's a perfect setting for an outdoor classroom and an amphitheater. So we have to have a lot of people involved. We have to have a lot of money to make all these things a reality. And so we are appealing to you all, if you cannot come to the Civic Center for whatever reason, if you have $5, you can send us anything to help us not only maintain a wonderful performing arts center, and a teaching facility, please help us. Please help us make these dreams come true. This is a community facility. It is owned by the City of Tullahoma. We have been leasing it for $1 a year all these years. We have had countless volunteers spending even more countless hours promoting it, building it, producing shows, directing shows, performing in shows. I can't even guess how many thousands of people have been through our building. It houses a marvelous museum, and many, many people come through the museum each and every year. We just had a group of third graders through it at the end of the school year. We have more wonderful exhibits coming up. The Alvin C. York exhibit is coming to our building in addition to our Mitchell Museum. We have this exhibit coming in June. We have South Jackson Goes Country, and I do want to mention again, I'm sure Peggy has, but 35 years of a country show. What does that say? That says it's something people love. Imagine 35 times 3, that many different shows over the years. We have people who have grown up on that stage, and now their children are growing up on the stage. It's just a wonderful thing. As a native of this county, I am so blessed to have been on the stage at South Jackson, to mop it, to paint it, to perform on it, to promote it. Just imagine, what would you do without music? Is silence really golden?
Sounds pretty quiet to me.
What would you do without theater? What would you do without the performing arts? Where would your children go to have something they need and deserve for a well-rounded life? South Jackson is a gem, and we are going to continue to do all we can to keep it open, keep it promoted in the whole region. We have people from all over the area who come and enjoy it, and we want it to not only last, we want it to grow and thrive. So we need you to come and be with us. If you want to be part of the Great Gatsby Gala, which we have been preparing for months, please call us at 455-5321. It is going to be an exquisite evening, and you really don't want to miss it. So please come. If you have another engagement, break away for a while. Come and play with us. Come and dance with us. Come and enjoy your Civic Center. So I appeal to you to come by. You do not have to dress up in period costume, but if you would like to, you're certainly encouraged. I think we're saying it's desired but not required.
There you go.
So we just want you to come and appreciate what's gone before and what we are going to do in our future. You are part of it. You are a very key player in this. So please come and support us, and it's going to be a grand evening, and the door's open for you. The red carpet will be laid out for you. So
yeah, we just want people to realize that this is not going to be a show, but there will be entertainment there. But it is going to be an open house with marvelous food, gaming experiences, beverage experiences, all kinds of characters roaming around. I think there's even going to be a juggler there.
A magician?
A magician, excuse me. But this is about raising money. You know, come to the show, come to the fun, come be part of it, but leave a check. And $5 is great, but $5,000 would be wonderful. They will accept anything, and anything you can afford to give will be appreciated to keep this wonderful facility open.
That's right, John.
And you folks do a great job down there, and everything from bringing T.S. Monk to educating children about the plays and the arts and all of that. South Jackson Civic Center, the town wouldn't be the same without it.
That's right. A lot of people know that if you have a good community with good education, that if there are arts available, that is a star in the crown. And people will make a decision about locating, whether it's a business or a family, if there are arts available. And we know that our life would be empty without art. So performing, visual, all of it. So
there you go.
Please come and support us. Call me. 455-5321. Email us at sojack@lighttube.net, and we will be so happy to have you at the Great Gatsby Gala.
It's a party.
It is. Put on your dancing shoes and come on down.
Big time. I'll guarantee you that.
That's this Saturday night. This Saturday night, June 7th. Doors open at 6:30.
All right.
Thank you.
Fran Gadsby Gray, right there she is.
Thank you.
I love that handshake. Woman's got a good handshake. Folks, we'll be back after these messages.
Thank you.
Smoking tobacco accounts for 3 of every 10 fire deaths in the United States.
Tullahoma Fire Department. Need you en route to a structure fire, 202 Main Street. Heavy smoke showing. Neighbors advise child trapped inside.
Lighters, matches, and associated smoking paraphernalia are the leading cause of preschooler fire deaths. We as firefighters know that most structure fires can be prevented.
I've got one! Command, this is primary search. We have a victim. Need EMS to meet us at the front door.
Please help us to give you a fighting chance. This can be prevented. Contact the Tullahoma Fire Department for a free home safety inspection.
What's a Tennessee vacation? It starts off like any road trip, and then, boom, adventure and thrills everywhere you look, which happens to be some of the most beautiful scenery in the country. Music here, history there, and all kinds of green in between. Come relax and unwind, or bring the crowd for some stargazing, or stargazing. Whatever you do, come hungry and expect an awesome soundtrack. It's all right here in Tennessee. We're playing your song. For a free vacation guide, visit tnvacation.com.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
The Charter Triple Play lets you experience TV, internet, and phone the way you want with no contracts. Hooked on HD? Now over 100 HD channels available. Movie lover? Get 10,000 on-demand movies and shows. 1,500 in HD, including movies in 3D. Missing your favorite shows? Record and watch TV with DVR service for 4 rooms and over 780 hours of storage space. Get Charter TV for $29.99 a month. Photo fiend, music fan, video streamer? Switch to super fast Charter Internet and do it all with the bandwidth to support all your devices. At 30 megabits per second, Charter Internet is 10 times faster than the phone company's DSL. Get Charter Internet for $29.99 a month. Want more talk for less? Charter Phone has unlimited long-distance calling with no added fees like the phone company charges. Get Charter Phone for $29.99 a month. The new Charter Triple Play. TV, internet, and phone for just $29.99 a month each when bundled. Call 855-81-T-PLAY now.
Welcome back. It's always great to be here on Living, and it's always great to have guests in the Shelbyville, Bedford County area. Lots of things going on. Of course, Flag Day is set for June 14th, and it's a big Stars and Stripes Community Flag Day celebration. That's just around the corner. With me today, it is the Shelbyville Parks and Recreation Director, Sylvia Pinson, with me, and to my extreme left, it is Cindy Stevenson from our town of Shelbyville. So welcome, girls. Good to see you both.
Thank you.
Good to be here. Yes. Lots of things going on in Shelbyville and Bedford County, a big Flag Day celebration that's just around the corner. Tell us about it.
Which is next Saturday.
Yes, absolutely.
The parade starts at 3:30 in the afternoon with a parade of athletes and not athletes, but a parade of children with the red, white, and blue. And we're using our river bottom this time.
Yeah, very good.
The time is from 3:30 to 7:30.
Okay.
And it's all about celebrating the American flag.
Absolutely, because this year is a special occasion.
Yes, this is the 200th birthday of the Star Spangled Banner, written by Francis Scott Key.
Yeah.
So we are very happy to be celebrating that and invite everyone to come out and show their patriotism and sing along with us. We have some special singers lined up. And it will be a sing-along for a couple of the songs also.
Yeah. Now, it's been, I'm sure, some months and months you've planned this event because it looks like a pretty big magnitude of things going on. Some of the other things going on that day.
Well, like I said, the parade starts with the children, but at the same time, our Shelbyville Fire Department will be bringing down the flag. We've invited community churches to join us to step on stage and sing the national anthem in one voice. Also, we have readers who are telling the story of the Star Spangled Banner, readers telling the story of the Pledge of Allegiance. So we're kind of educating. And then after we finish with the beginning or opening ceremonies, our two mayors, Mayor Cartwright and Mayor Ray, has written proclamation that Flag Days from June 14th through July 4th, that we want all our citizens in Shelbyville and Bedford County to fly the American flag. This is a new event for our town. And hopefully that this will be a community spirit. That's why we named it Stars and Stripes Community Flag Day. And what day it lands, it will be kind of in our River Bottom Park and next to the Duck River, and we hadn't spent a lot of time in programming in that area.
Now, our town, you spent a lot of time putting things together for just different occasions and such. So you've actually teamed up with the Shelbyville Parks and Recreation on this. So, and of course, Sylvia's a good one to do this with because, you know, she takes that ball and runs with it. But I know you're quite proud of that.
Yes, and we have found that whenever you work together and collaborate with other entities, everyone benefits. And so that's part of what our town is about. We are concerned with historic preservation, rebuilding and recommuting down to the downtown area in Shelbyville. We have a beautiful square, and we're very proud of it. And so we're working on a lot of things to make the general public know that it's there and it's available. Our big thing has been the park on the square. So we just invite everyone to come out and really be a part of the community. Get to know your neighbors. Come out and have a picnic down at the river bottom that day. The picnic area opens at 12:30, so they can bring their blanket and spread it on the ground, or they can put a table and chairs up, whatever they'd like to do. And our town is sponsoring the prizes for the best patriotic table decorations.
Oh, very good. So
I got my stuff. I got my stuff.
What's that?
Oh, the table.
The table? Okay. So
we're really
be very
excited because with the musical stage, along with that, we have the Jason Ferris and Eddie Carter. We've asked them to sing some patriotic songs, but also to add in some of their normal songs. We have the Edgemont Baptist Church.
Very good.
Logan Blade. Logan Blade is an autistic child who is singing. He's got a recording contract. He also just was in Washington, D.C., and he played for the president or sang for the president. So he's coming in.
Impressive.
And he sings. He's autistic, but once he puts a microphone in his hand, it's that Lone Black Train that he sings, and God Bless America. So he's going to be on our stage. And then also we've asked the American Legion to show the public how to fold the flag properly. And then we've got a wonderful lady, Leslie Talbert, that's going to portray the story of Mary Pickergill, who made the first flag.
Who made the particular, she was commissioned to make the flag that was 40 by 33 that was flying on the coast, that Francis Scott Key looked over and saw from the ship when the British were fighting.
Let's see, if you would ask me, I thought Betsy Ross, but anyway.
Exactly. She was what we associate with the flag, but Mary Pickersgill was commissioned to make this huge, huge flag. And it was seen from the seas by Francis Scott Key. So.
Excellent.
So along with Flag Day, we're trying to educate our community of past history and how things made. We got the Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts, The Girl Scouts are going to be there for children's arts and activities along the sidelines.
Exactly.
So it's going to be a great day.
Oh, it is.
We hope this is the beginning of every day. We have a Flag Day in Shelbyville and Bedford County.
Sure.
Yes.
It's been a long, hard road to put all of this together, I'm sure.
Oh, it's once you have a dream and then you partner with some the lady that's wearing the flag. I mean, this is what you come up with.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
So,
absolutely. You're also encouraging residents of Shelbyville and Bedford County to actually place flags around their homes and businesses as well.
That's the two proclamation. Both of our mayors were there to state their proclamation. Our city mayor put it on last month. Mayor Ray is putting on June 13th his proclamation. So both mayors will be there to promote that. And as soon as the flags come out of River Bottom, they're going to Griffin Park and fly from there to July 4th.
Oh, beautiful.
So the whole River Bottom will be lined in American flags.
Wow. Well, thank you so much,
Thank
girls.
you.
Think back to 9/11.
Yeah.
Everyone was flying their flag.
Exactly.
And we just want people to show their patriotism because we know it's there.
It is.
Everyone is proud of our country and those that have fought for it. So we want to honor our country that day and all the way through the 4th of July when we celebrate our independence.
Yeah, and it sounds like it's going to be a great day, a beautiful celebration. So
if it does RAIN, I don't say that word.
No dancing, no rain dances.
We may have to just postpone it till next year.
Right.
Because when you get wet and electricity, it just don't work.
Didn't work well. Doesn't work well.
Especially at River Bottom.
That's right.
River Bottom.
Thank you, girls. Thanks
you.
so much for the information and such. It's the Big Stars and Stripes Community Flag Day. This is set for Saturday, June 14th.
Yes.
And it's just going to be a wonderful celebration.
Thank you.
And River Bottom is beautiful down there, so got to go and experience that. Thank you. Cindy Stevenson and Sylvia Pinson has been the guest. Thank you so much for watching. Back in a moment. Stay with us.
Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the paint. I just knocked a tree over. This is the paint doctor. I got the color wheel. Now, you know what a color wheel is? It is the wheel at the paint works where you pick all your colors to paint your room. It could be a multicolored beard. It could be a underarm fan. You never can tell. One thing we do know is that it's time to paint. You can make your wife very happy if you go to your house and paint some rooms, or you paint the outside of the house, the inside of the house. It makes them feel very good because you work hard for them and they like that. All women like to see their man sweat. They do. Honeydew is what they do. And you get to do it too. So you go to the paint works at 1960 North Washington Street and you see David Heikkinen over there, and he's the real paint doctor. He fixes you up with color. It's so nice when the color is right. Go to Paintworks today. Martin Senor. See? Martin Senor. Right there. Martin Senor at the Paintworks. Bye, and we see you next time. I'm burning up.
Today's Charter tip, set up your parental controls. Children don't always know what they should and shouldn't watch, but parents do, and Charter can help. Charter's parental controls are easy to set up. All you need is a 4-digit PIN. Then you can lock specific titles, channels, and show ratings. Even hide program titles and block paid programming purchases. Family protection in just 4 digits. Another way Charter gives you more. Visit charter.net/tips to get started.
All right, folks, the Bluegill Grill came back on Tennessee Traveler this week, and just to show you what Tennessee Traveler is all about, what kind of great deals we have on there, we're going to run that Bluegill Grill commercial that's running on Tennessee Traveler. Show you what kind of great things David Patton and that bunch is doing down there. Run that video.
Hello, guys. I'm Joey Locker. I am the general manager here at Holiday Landing, home of the Bluegill Grill. I've got about 216 slips that I lease out yearly, We have the cabins that we rent, the chalets that we rent. We actually, when you rent a chalet or a motel, we allow you to park your boat right out here on this courtesy dock. I've got 12 slips right out there. So once you put your boat in, if you want to stay 2 or 3 days, you don't have to take it back out. We have our pontoon boats that we rent. We rent regular pontoons, and then we have the party barge and put a couple of 2 or 3 families on it. It's got a water slide, it's got a porta potty in it, and they can go out on the lake, get in the cove, and just enjoy a fun-filled day. It's very, very nice. The restaurant itself is just amazing. We offer in our restaurant a full breakfast menu, very, very good. We have specials every weekend. Redfish, Cajun ball is really a hot item, and we're well known for our ribeyes. They're outstanding. We cut those by hand. And we have our crab cakes, red beans and rice, beer cheese, peel and eat shrimp. Every Wednesday night, we have all you can eat, peel and eat shrimp. David, whom owns this marina, goes to Apalachicola, Florida, picks up the shrimp and brings them back. It's as fresh as you can get them. We offer a lot of po' boy sandwiches, the oyster, shrimp, fish, grilled tuna, po' boy. Of course, we got the sandwiches, hot dogs and hamburgers for the kids, or fish sandwiches. We offer a Cuban sandwich, New Orleans, show enough, muffalata. It is outstanding. Very unique restaurant. We offer something for everybody that comes down to the landing. The atmosphere, the environment, it just takes it off your shoulders. I mean, we try not to get in a big hurry. We want to kind of stay on the laid back. We're going to have 8 bands this year, live bands, which are held out on the wake zone. It'll be on a Saturday night. You can come in on boat. They can anchor outside, enjoy the music. They can park, they can eat, whatever they want to do. If they want to get up on top of their boat and dance, they're welcome to do it. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we are open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Friday and Saturday night, we stay open till 9 o'clock. The address down here is 912 Old Awalt Road, Tullahoma, Tennessee, and the number is 455-3151. Come see us.
All right, we're back, and folks, we want to thank the Bluegill Grill and David Patton and those folks down there for coming back on Tennessee Traveler. And you need to turn in every Monday night at 7 o'clock on Charter Channel 6 and watch the deals we have on Tennessee Traveler.
All right, we're out of here. Bye-bye, folks.